All right, so it's been a while since I've done anything on this channel, and today is the day. Well, it's actually a little bit further than that, but this video basically starts the Ozempic journey. Now, before I get into this one, if you've seen any of the previous videos, I used to do videos a long time ago, lifting weights, losing weight, everything like that. I had blood clots a few years ago now, which were not from the shot. It was a year before the shot even came out. You can go back and watch a previous video on that one that talks about kind of where the doctors told me I probably got the blood clots from. But one of the results from the blood clots was gaining all this weight back. And big, long story about not breathing very well because of the clots and everything like that, not being able to exercise, weight going back up. This is basically my journey to get this weight back off. And because it's been so difficult for me to take this weight off, I'm basically kind of cheating is I guess a way to put it. Not really cheating, but basically doing anything I can at this point to get the weight back off, or at least kickstart the weight loss. And that, of course, is where the Ozempic comes in. Now, this is something I kind of thought about for about the last year and a half. I'd heard about it. The doctor recommended it to me. And again, I wasn't really too eager to go and do it because I know how to lose weight. I've done it before. I know exactly what I need to do. One of the biggest reasons I decided to go Ozempic on this round is because, as I said a minute ago, breathing, basically getting anything done, especially now at the weight that I'm at, because of, well, not only because of the blood clots, basically not being able to do anything as a result of the blood clots, the lung damage, the heart damage, and now the weight on top of it, not being able to do anything without just immediately being worn out of breath, everything like that, that of course comes from the blood clots and now the weight. I felt it was necessary to get on the Ozempic, and I'm actually liking it. I've been taking it for about 2 weeks now. I just took my third shot yesterday, and I'll get more into that here in a minute. But basically, I was at the point where just doing regular stuff, even if I went outside, went for walks, walking a flight of steps up until recently, just took everything out of me. So even getting in, doing basic exercise was an option. It was definitely something I do. I work in IT, so I'm constantly walking around the building that I work in. So I try to get out and walk, not take the elevator as much as I can. But even with doing that, I wasn't getting the exercise that I needed. And then of course, starting to fix the diet on top of that so I could kind of kickstart this. It wasn't going as well or as quick as I wanted it to, which is the number one reason I decided to go Ozempic. Now, for me, my goal with this one is to use the Ozempic to basically kickstart this. I've got this one for 6 weeks, I think is what this one goes through. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick it up another month or two after that because, for one, it's so expensive. My insurance does not cover this. I paid for this out of pocket. But at this point, I needed anything to kickstart what I already know to do. And that's what I'm hoping this does, is the Ozempic. I'm hoping will take me down enough and at least kind of alleviate some of the breathing issues that I've got right now so that I can actually get in and start to exercise a little bit more. And then, of course, with the eating and portion control, again, I know what to do after that. So with as little as I'm starting to eat and have been eating on the Ozempic, I'm already like shifting my meals, starting to eat a little bit better. And then once the Ozempic is done, I'm going to transition that into the diet that I already know how to do. For me, the main reason that I want to do that one is I don't want to be reliant on diet pills or the shot, anything like that, which I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just not something that I want to do. I don't want to be reliant on that. I want to go through and fix my diet again because, like I said, I know what to do on this. I know what foods that I like. I know what foods make me lose weight. And I know the exercise and the lifestyle that helps me lose weight. So I want to get back to that. So that way I'm not taking Ozempic and what a lot of people do, or not even on Ozempic, but diets in general, is people go through and they start to eat a lot less, but they're eating a lot less of terrible things. So I want to get back to eating good things. That way, when I jump off the Ozempic, that I'm still on track with a healthy eating lifestyle to where I can continue the weight loss after that. So again, with this one, I'll go through, I'm going to be documenting everything with this. Like I said, I just took my third shot. The first two shots were, I think, 0.25 micrograms or milligrams. I forget which one it is. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's 0.25 mg, so milligrams or micrograms. I don't know which one it is, but 0.25 milligrams. And then the third shot, 4th, 5th, and 6th is going to be 0.5 milligrams. So for me, going on the third week in this one, I've been feeling great on it. I haven't had any of the side effects that a lot of people can get and the ones that I've heard about before I even started this, with nausea, upset stomach, or anything like that. I haven't felt a thing, honestly. And within the first day, I could actually feel my appetite, my hunger going down quite a bit. Not really non-existent, but it just wasn't there to the point where I needed something to eat, or I ended up just bored eating. So that was actually a nice surprise. I took it the first week, felt great all the way through. The second week was, again, 0.25 milligrams. By, I'd say, probably the fourth or fifth day on the second week, I started to feel a little bit hungry. Nothing that I couldn't just kind of withstand and kind of hold off until lunch or dinner or whatever it was. It wasn't anything bad, but I did feel a little bit more hungry. And then, of course, jumping in with the new shot yesterday at 0.5 or 0.50 milligrams. Again, back to not being real hungry at all. And again, the main thing is fixing my diet, so when I do get hungry, I'm eating better things and decent things. So that's pretty much it with this one. I just wanted to get on here, document this for the kind of the series going forward, talking about Ozempic. So if anybody's out there watching this, if you've got any questions, or if you've done it yourself, or if you've got criticisms, I know a lot of people do with Ozempic, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to go through some of that stuff, bring those into the next videos, answer those questions. And of course, stick around and just kind of watch the whole journey. I'm really kind of getting back into this. And along with, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, right at the beginning of the year, I knew I needed to fix the diet, fix everything. And so I started doing a couple things, started to fix the diet a little bit at the beginning of the year, January. And one of the other things that I started to do was eliminating alcohol. I kind of started around January. I wasn't drinking as much for January, February. And then I'd say probably mid-February, I cut out alcohol completely. So I'm creeping up on right about 3 months with no alcohol. Haven't had a single drink. And again, I didn't do that because there was any problem or anything like that. It was just, it was just too much. And of course, when I was drinking something, and again, 2-3 drinks here and there, it was just terrible drinks. It was like Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is nothing but sugar. So I wanted to eliminate some of that crap. Again, kind of fix my sleeping. Just anytime I drink, I sleep horribly. So I wanted to get back to being able to sleep well. And essentially, if I'm going to fix my health, that's an easy one to start with. And like I said, it was an easy thing to do. Just cut it out completely. Creeping up on 3 months now, I do feel a lot better. So adding on top of that, it's already helped eliminating the alcohol and fixing my diet a little bit. I started out, I'd say probably at my highest ever in my life, which is unbelievable to say. I was at 380 pounds. And this was before the Ozempic, and I didn't start that one for a few weeks after that. Eliminated alcohol, started to fix my diet just a little bit. And I've been on the Ozempic for basically 2 weeks, going on my third week now. I just weighed the other day at 362. So it's kind of nice jumping into the Ozempic. I've already started to lose weight a little bit. So basically, starting from this video forward, I was at 362, hoping to get back down to around 250. Me, 6'2", 250 pounds. I'd like to get a little bit lower than that, but 6'2", 250 is a good weight for me. I feel comfortable around that weight, so that's kind of the main overall goal. So that means basically going forward from this video, I'm looking at 110 pounds basically. And again, I know how to do this. I've done it before, so I'm using this channel as kind of a journal to document all this going forward. So stick around, ask any questions you want in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video.